Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Anita White with Love Your Art, and we are continuing to do our cloud pour. We have a 10 by 10 canvas and we are going to continue using this size canvas to work with improving and hopefully perfecting our cloud pour. We're using MelyD's recipe, which I have listed in the description box below. We have a series of 10 by 10s we're going to be trying to work on different color combinations to see what we like best. So we're going to get started with our cloud pour by making certain that we introduce the colors to you. We have our Ultramarine blue. All of the paints we're using today are Liquitex basics. Then we have the blue violet, along with the purple, which is the Dioxamine Purple, and we're using the brilliant blue. Okay, and we are going to get started by layering those colors into our cup. I'm going to actually start with a little, this time, a little of the cloud pour recipe, which is the Artist Loft Acrylic Flow White mixed with Deco Art Satin Enamel and a little squeeze of Liquitex Basics Pouring Medium. I'm going to start by putting a little bit on of that in the base of the cup. In the previous pour, we actually started with this. We didn't start with this. We started with the colors first. And we'll layer this. We're going to see what works best, where we can get most bang for our buck. We know we have quite a bit of the pouring cloud mix into here, so we're not going to put a lot this time, just that little bit there. And we'll conduct a do-over. The blue, blue violet, deep purple, Dioxamine Purple. Sure hope that comes out nicely. And then this brilliant blue. Okay, that's a good amount of paint. As you can see, really pretty. We're just going to do a pour right onto the center here. First, we're going to put our gloves on so we can protect our hands. Okay, these colors look amazing, and I can already see a little bit of reaction in the cup here. So we'll see what happens as we just start to let it roll out. As the white comes out, we'll start to move it. We know that's going to be our cloud. Love the way these colors look. Okay, let's see. Stop right there. I think we're moving over our edge here. Got quite a bit of paint still on here in our cup. I see some of the white coming up. We haven't gotten to the white on the bottom yet. I think we'll just continue to pour, 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 and just let it go. See what happens, see where it takes us. Here's our cloud right there, it's coming out now. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Yep. Got quite a bit of a cloud there. Let's torch. We know this is forming, and we want it to form on its own as much as possible. We want to pop some of the air bubbles and see where this takes us. Give it a few moments just to kind of collect itself and take form. I'm going to just take and use the excess paint to help with the movement. Okay, we could have had a bigger canvas, but we're doing 10 by 10, so we'll see what happens here as we begin to tilt things around. Okay. A lot of cell activity here, coming in nicely. And we want to retain our cloud as much as we possibly can. So let's begin. I'm going to move over, see if we can get this corner, the upper left here. See if that can go on over. And we're going to keep this coming around, down on this corner and over. Got it. Trying to hold on to these push pins at the same time. Bringing it over to the lower right. Got it. Again, keeping that centerpiece coming together. And we're going to move up and over to the top. Awesome. Bring it back to the middle. I went a little further over than I wanted it to go, but it's still looking pretty neat. See that? Everything's intact. Lines are really nice and smooth, crisp. This is coming together pretty nicely. I think we're going to just let it take a rest. And I'm going to move it this way so I can get a great look at it. Holy moly. That is adorable. Yes, indeed. Okay, well, I would say we are on to another successful pour. And we're going to just let this take form while we are doing that, taking off these gloves, giving ourselves a chance to collect any excess paint to keep this from moving so much. as these cells are doing a super job developing. This color combination has been absolutely on point, and I'm liking it a lot. The colors, the striations are beautiful. Of course, the cloud formation is just gorgeous. And we are watching it all happen right before our very eyes. Okay, so let's bring you in for a close-up so you can see what we're looking at. Hold tight. Okay, here we have it, our close-up. This is the difference in pouring the cloud recipe first in the cup before the other layering colors. This is an example of how much of a cloud effect we've gotten as a result of doing so. Quite a bit of effect. It's lovely, just lovely. Look at the cells. Look at those beautiful striations. Nice, crisp. The cells are just beautiful. Cloud bursting all over with the various colors that we've used. The purple and the blues have all just come and they're speaking out for themselves. I think this was an awesome success in terms of the color combination we used here, and I do believe it definitely makes a difference in putting the cloud pour recipe in first, layering the cup, and then going ahead and adding more of the cloud mixture in between those layers. This is what has resulted, and I'm very pleased. Lots of beautiful blue and hints of purple throughout. Just gorgeous. So here we have it, a 10 by 10, and it is available. This is part of our 10 by 10 series that we're doing on the cloud pour. We have a couple more pictures that we want to do with this. I believe a couple more paintings that we're going to add to this. It may be a little longer video, but we're happy about what we're getting. Hello everyone, we're back again. This is Anita White with Love Your Art, and we are continuing our little series of doing the cloud pour. We started with 10 by 10s on canvas, and I decided that I wanted to try it on a round MDF board. So what I have here is a 12-inch MDF board that's been primed with Kilz 2 primer. It's been taped on the back, and we have it on a cake spinner so that we can use this cake spinner to manipulate our design. We are also going to be using colors that we've been using already in our cloud pour. We have MelyD's cloud pour mix, which I will list in the description box, but this is the Artist Loft White, Acrylic Flow White mixed with Deco Art Satin Enamel and a little squeeze of the Liquitex Basics Pouring Medium. That will be our cloud. We have all Liquitex Basics products, so we will be using the Ultramarine Blue. We have the Light Blue Violet. We also have the, let's see, I have it over here. Dioxamine Purple, and we also have Brilliant Blue. Those will be the colors we began with in layering. I'm going to grab a cup and we'll start with our layering. This is a 16-ounce cup, And what we found in doing our last 10 by 10 cloud pour on a canvas, putting the cloud pour mix in first gave us much more of an effect. So we're going to go with that again. We'll start by just putting a little bit in for our base. And then we'll layer that with the colors that we want to see. I'm going to switch this up a little bit. Instead of the light blue violet, we're going to put the Dioxamine Purple in on top. And then we'll go with the blue violet. Brilliant blue. Back to our cloud pour recipe. We probably have, I'm going to go ahead and use this up. Probably have a little more paint than we'll need, but it's better to have more than not enough. We're happy to do that. Okay. A lot more of this blue. See that come through. In fact, we'll just finish it up as well. So we have more than enough paint. 16-ounce cup, 12-inch canvas. Should be plenty. Okay, so we are going to begin by taking what's in our cup. You can see that's really pretty, and pouring it right down the center. And we probably will have to over pour. We'll just do a straight pour. Once the white starts, we know that's our cloud coming, then we'll start to spin. Here we go. Just a little bit of spinning. It's looking really nice. Really, really pretty. We'll keep this as rounded as we can. We wanted to try this on a round. There's more of that white coming out now, which is our pillow. We want to move it, get it going as much as we possibly can. All in there. Here it comes. Really, really good. Get it back more toward the center. Yep, that's nice. Okay. And we cap it off right there. As you can see, we've got it moving right on off the canvas. Quite a bit of paint. So we're going to let this sit for a second. Give our cloud a chance to form. You know we've got extra paint here, so we're going to lose some. In the meantime, we will torch air bubbles. Because we don't have a lot of room for movement, we are going to have to move some of the paint off. And that's okay. We know our sides will be definitely covered. We put some extra paint in here, just finishing up. Love this purple. I hope we can keep it. We're just going to have to tilt and try to save what we can by way of color. This looks so amazing just the way it is. And yes, it's a bit tough to grab underneath when you don't have push bands. So here we have it. We could just leave this like that. But the idea here is to move some of this off. And I believe what we'll do is try to move where the pillow toward me isn't exactly forming yet. And then we'll go back to the middle. And we'll try to go forward. Get some of that off. I really want to keep this design. I'm liking it. I'm not sure where it's going to take us, but I think I'm just going to spend a little bit of time of rock and roll in here, seeing what it does to keep our lines nice and smooth, and let it checking around just to ensure paint has definitely covered all around. Move it a little forward, and I want to take some of this. I want to keep some of this dark blue and the light blue on. You can see that pillow is definitely developing. Okay, I like what I see on the ends here. If you can see that, those lines are just stunning. I think what I'm going to do is just give this a rest. We'll set it down here, right on top. And we will watch things happen. Yep, it's definitely coming together. I love these lines. They are making amazing, absolutely amazing lines throughout. I'm going to remove my gloves because I don't want any drips to fall onto our design. And as this is definitely coming together, we can see I'm going to push where I can and try to just release some of the paint off the edge here. It's beautiful. Just beautiful. This is going to look amazing with a coat of resin. And I think it'll make for a really, really nice wall hanging, or whatever you choose to do with it. I'm going to bring you in so you can see. Just trying to wipe off some of the excess paint so our design will not continue to move. All right, that's good for now. Hold tight, we're coming down. So here we are for our close-up, and as you can see, got beautiful lines and the color is coming through so nicely. You can see the cloud formation throughout, all smooth and beautiful those lines are. Look at that. Just fluffiness. I love these lines that are on the outside. They just really give it nice definition. And the purple and the blue kind of submerged into the cloud itself makes for a real lusciousness. It's beautiful. Here are those lines on this side. Really pretty. Here's a full view. We have one studio light on, just to give us enough light to be able to see, but you can see that cloud is really puffing up in the middle. Very pleased with this design. And we have a 12-inch round now with a cloud pour on it. That's amazing. I will list all the colors that we've used in this design in our description box below. This piece is available should you be interested. Email me at anitawhite.loveyourart@gmail.com. And if you haven't done so, of course, we would really want you to go ahead and like and subscribe. We really want to have our channel growing, and we need you to help us grow. So please join us and leave us a comment. Give us some feedback so we can know how we can best serve you as we prepare to move forward with future videos. I think this cloud pour experimentation has been a success, and I'm really, really pleased with both the outcomes on the canvas as well as on the MDF Round. Both of them are available, and again, just email me, anitawhite.loveyourart@gmail.com. Thanks so much for joining us, and until next time, keep loving your art. Have a nice day, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.